lids. Go ahead and... So I'm going to begin by taking my jars and I'm going to be soaking them in water so that I can sterilize them.
That's how we did the baby bottles.
Yeah. So we'll put 3 in there right now. So the second batch of 3 is in there. And then I have those sitting right here. And while while those are being cleaned up, Jalinda's over here, and we have a little bit of crabapple. And we're going to add a little bit of crabapple to the grapes, just to add a little bit of that crabapple-y tartness to the grapes. So she's getting that done while we're sterilizing the jars. And Beckett's over here supervising.
Heck yeah, he's my manager.
They're all out. I got this all cleaned back up. We're going to put in 3 cups of water to start with. It's going to be needing more, I'm sure. And then I have the bag of grapes that I gathered up, and we are going to dump those into the waters in the water. Yep, we're going to need much more water. Nice. Take a look at this. There are the grapes. Now we're going to fill up till the water is just above the grapes. So let's get that taken care of. I've dumped the grapes in there, stems and all, everything. Just like this, see here, it's with the stems and everything. It doesn't really matter at this point because all I'm going to do is just a little bit more water. Not much, actually, to be totally honest. Actually, I think that's good right there. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to let these cook, and then we are going to start mushing them. But before we do that, Jalinda is going to place in the apples that we cut up. So let's go get those. What did you just say?
They're really pretty. They're not what I expected at all.
Yeah.
Oh, those are really neat looking.
So she cut up the crab apples, so we don't have any.
They turn really fast. Look at that.
Go ahead and toss those in there. There we go. Now I want the crab apples in here for a little bit of tanginess. Now, again, I don't see the recipes that I looked at never said add any of this. I'm doing this of
now those are blueberries, right?
No, these are grapes. Those are grapes.
Oh.
That's what a wild grape looks like.
That little?
Yes.
And those are fully, like...
Yes.
Oh. I thought they were blueberries.
No, those are not blueberries.
I was going to say, because a lot of people do blueberry and apple just because.
Yeah, no, those are grapes.
Okay.
So we're going to let these sit and simmer. And once it starts getting a little bubbly, we're going to start mushing them until we get those things just totally mushed up into that water.
If you can see, the water's already starting to turn a little bit purple. Do you see it?
Yes. Here we are after a couple minutes. See, it's starting to do a little bit of bubbling. Now, we don't have like a little mashed potato masher thing, so I'm going to have to use this wooden spatula and do the best I can with what I've got. Here we go. We're going to start mushing these things. Just squishing them around here. And you can't really see, but Beckett is here in the side looking at Papaw. And
oh, look at you, gorgeous. You want to watch?
So we're going to mush these up.
Yeah, what's he doing? Yeah.
Get these all nice and mushed.
Oh,
Bless us.
bless you. Smile.
I wasn't recording the last time, so we're going to redo this. So Beckett and I are making jelly, and he's going to help me. Come here, buddy. There we go.
There we go. There we go. Him smiling this time.
There goes.
Wow.
Yay. There he goes. Papa loves you. Alright, so it's bubbling up pretty good. I'm going to turn this heat down. I'm just going to allow it to simmer for a few more minutes. And then I'm going to strain everything. And we're going to place it into a container, trying to find something decent. I'm thinking about this. I'm in the process now. I'm going to drain everything. I am going to sift through this stuff, and just going to use this little container here to sift through everything, and then all the juices are going to go into this container. It's what I've got, so it's what I'm going to use. So we're going to go ahead and a little bit at a time. Let's go ahead and put this stuff in here, and then what I'm going to do is just strain it the best I can right here to get every little bit that I possibly can. So we have this little Dollar Tree bag, actually. Just going to go ahead and throw all the refuge into that. Let's get some more out. Don't want to do a whole lot at once. Woo, look at all those seeds. Wow. Unfortunately, cooking them up and heating them and all that, I don't think can make them useful for planting. And there's the bag. It's definitely not all of it, but it's a good portion of it. There's the juice that I squeezed out from that. Did get the stove a little bit purple, and there's still a little bit left in there, but we are going to strain it. So what I'm going to do is strain this stuff right here. Well, as a matter of fact, I'm just going to pour it right back in there. Just like that. I'm going to clean this, and then we're going to start straining that, and I'll get right back with you. Here we are. As a matter of fact, that cleaned up a lot better than I expected. I kind of thought there would be some purple stains in there, and there's not. So now we are going to strain that juice, and we're going to do it a couple times just to make sure, and we'll show you how we do that. Let's just take our wondrous grape juice and strain it through here. Alright, so here's the last bit of it, and I made a horrible mess. Alright, so there's the container that I put it in, and yes, it splattered a little bit, but
wow, that is such a pretty color. Is it showing up like that on camera?
it is.
Oh wow. That's like a red purple.
Yes.
That
I'm going to let that sit for a few
pretty.
minutes, and I'm going to clean this mess up. Okay, so we're going to have to do some more jars. That's way more than 2 quarts. And I've only got enough to make 2 quarts of jelly, and that's not going to be enough of containers for that. I didn't know how much juice I was going to end up with, and whoo! So we are going to measure out 2 quarts, and
What
we're
is 2 quarts?
8 cups.
Oh, okay.
We are going to, we've only got 2 of these suregels, which is for 2 quarts, and then we're going to have to add 7 or 8 cups of sugar with them and mix into the juice, and that is going to be the jelly. That's it. So we only have enough to do 8 8 cups right now with the amount of...
so just do it to the 4 mark
do it to the 4 mark
okay.
right now, and we'll move it into something else, and then we'll do another one.
The good thing is we're both left-handed.
Yes. So Jalinda is measuring the juice into the container so that we get a proper amount. And we'll find a container. Yeah, let's just use... Don't know if we have the right amount of sugar. We need at least 7.
That seems a bit questionable.
If not 8 cups.
There's a cup.
Yeah, that's 1 cup. There's 2.
Well, Michael gave me that money if you want to run and get you some real quick.
3. We are definitely going to need it.
Okay.
Because we're kind of container issued here, I'm going to go ahead and take the 4 cups of sugar that we already have, place it in there.
Yeah, I'll do it if you want me to.
You want to? Okay.
If you want me to.
So that's in there.
We had to go to Kroger and get more sugar.
Had to go get more sugar.
So what seemed like 2 seconds to you was like 15 for us, I think.
5, 6, 7, and I'm going to do 1 more.
All I keep thinking is diabetes.
Yeah, that's a good possibility. 8. Now, I'm going to go ahead and take this suregel.
Oh, that's all it looks like?
Yeah.
Now this stuff is basically Jello, just no flavor.
This makes it jello-y. Yes, this is what makes it like Jello. Thick.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Now, one of the secrets is taking this and mixing it with some sugar.
It smells good in here.
Yes, and mixing this up with sugar before we add it, because we want this stuff mixed in with the sugar before the liquid. Because
oh, it looks really powdery.
Yes.
You can see the difference between the sugar and the...
Because what will happen, we'll just do it like that, because what will happen if we don't mix it is sometimes that suregel or pectin or whatever will tend to clump up, and it's just not pretty. So we're going to go ahead and mix that up with the sugar. And now we're going to go ahead and add our liquid.
Oh, can I stir it?
Absolutely.
That's my favorite part. It's heavy, huh? Oh, it's so
And you know what? Just because, as a matter of fact, hold on a second. Let me grab a little cup.
You're gonna save a little bit to try?
Just a little bit to try.
That's funny, it's even Welsh's.
Well, yeah, okay. Right in there. Now, go ahead. You want to taste it?
You try, I'll try last, because let Michelle try it too if she wants to. Sorry. I understood the
With
effect
no
of that.
sugar. It absolutely tastes very grapey.
Michelle, do you want to try it? Okay.
It's a little bitter, but it's still...
Oh.
Yeah. Stir that up.
Cheese.
and then we'll start.
Now, do we need to turn the heat on or no?
If we need to, we will, but we don't. We probably won't need to.
Will it slowly start thickening up on its own?
Yeah, that's what the pecking
it'll.
suregel is for.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so she's continuing to stir. We're gonna have to do that for a while. Now I'm excited because look at that. There was grape juice all over there. I was a little concerned about the stainage possibilities, especially with this plastic. But look, it came right out.
Oh, did you clean that cup? It had that on it too.
Okay, I'll wash the cup.
Sorry.
Nope, that's fine. So anyway, she's gonna continue to stir.
Look at the pretty
Oh yeah,
color.
she wants to show you how awesomely purple
It
that's
looks a
got.
lot darker from the sugar and
Yes.
stuff in there.
So there we go. We're going to continue. Do you feel any grains of sugar or anything in there? Nope. Okay, well then we're getting ready for the next stage. Hold on one moment. I went ahead and dipped my finger in and tasted it. And oh my
It's
God.
very sweet.
Go ahead and taste it.
Again?
Yes.
Okay.
Tastes like jelly, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Yes.
That's really neat.
All right, look at that. So now what we're going to do is we're going to get it put into the containers. So let's get that set up and I'll get right back with you. So now we're going to use this. I was trying to find a smaller funnel, but I can't. So we're going to go ahead and fill these up. And hold on a second. Oh, it's already starting to congeal a little bit. That's fantastic.
Is it really?
Alright, we're going to go ahead and use the measuring cup.
Oh, I'm so excited. Oh gosh, I'm so excited. That's so cute. How cool is that? Or maybe not.
So we still have a good amount.
And we already got 10.
So I'm going to do 10 more jars. Alright, so now we're just simply going to
What?
make sure I wipe these off.
Why do you have to do that?
Because to get a good seal,
Oh, okay.
it needs to get a good seal.
Because you don't want it to go bad?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you need to get a good seal. So I'm going to wipe these off. The stove is clean as ever. Yeah, that's the only thing that got a little bit of stain. So there we can see the nice grape stain on that rag, and it's going to sit there and dry. And there we are. So everything's all cleaned up. Da-da-da-da-da. And here are the jelly jars. So there's 16 of them there. 3 different kinds of jars. These got little design on it. These don't, but they're the same size. And then back here we have these smaller ones. But we're going to go ahead and let those sit up. And fantastic.